cause I be busting the dope moves. But the problem stay the same. How you riding for the cash when you ain't riding in my lane? Shorty all about a paper, so your mixture look the same. In the game I play the lane like Eddie Kane, cause I be busting the dope moves.
You know what the fucking African said?
Yeah, but all Africans ain't Nigerians. He can only speak for himself.
I had to break you down. So, nigga, I'm not no dumbass Akadah. That's
who?
when he came with it. Akadah, what they call niggas in Africa.
Oh, I ain't never hear that.
Akada.
I don't know. I ain't never hear that.
Yeah, they call us Akadas.
All over Africa?
Yeah.
So you know this from talking to a person
Most
from
of
one
them,
place? Or are you just using the word most?
No, that's a fucking fact.
So how come I just sent you? So how come I just sent you pictures, videos yesterday of black people in America saying that Africans welcome them and they very welcoming and they ain't have no problems and they done been looking out for them and shit like that since they've been
Cause
there.
them people fucking weird and fucking rare motherfuckers. And that shit ain't for every fucking body.
Yeah, but it's happening for black Americans over there. I seen black Americans who own acres.
He himself said some places let niggas go.
No, I ain't saying that. What I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is, again, to start a conversation off with, you made an African.
Said we're not from the same stock, so y'all keep playing.
But
y'all keep playing, man.
What do stock mean? You gotta elaborate on
the same
that.
people. Like they say, he said possibly we come from different people completely. Not saying they never came from Africa in 100,000 fucking years, but he's saying it's different fucking stocks. He said that they trying to say y'all not the same.
So let me ask you this.
So all day after he broke down, he started calling me brother because he knew he fucked up.
So let me ask you this. If a British Bulldog is in America, is it still a British Bulldog?
That's not a good analysis.
Why isn't it a good analysis? Why isn't it a good analysis?
Because if a fucking reindeer in fucking Africa, then okay, it's a fucking reindeer from Siberia. Who gives a fuck?
So
that's not a good analysis.
What makes people different?
Hmm?
What is it that makes people different? And it's not a good analogy.
When somebody was somewhere so long by even definition, things evolve and it's just different.
Yeah, but again,
but we looked at the DNA chart, which means that we're completely different if that's the case. Not saying that we never mixed with no Africans, not saying we never mixed with no Mongoloids, not saying we never mixed with shit. But the original stock of Mayans was completely different than any fucking body on this fucking planet, and by that DNA chart alone, it shows you where they was and where they wasn't.
I've tried to explain this to you the easy way. I've tried to explain it to you the scientific way. I've tried to explain it to you historically.
But all them ways you've been fucking, I done pointed you in the right direction.
But you haven't.
Like you must study and then stop at a certain point. You must get scared and stop.
I gotta continue. I have to continue to start from step one over and over. This is what I have to continue to do. This is the point I would like to make. And you can go whichever left, right, up, or down you want to go after I say this. The point I'm trying to make to you is that all black people started in Africa. Now wait before you say anything. 100,000 years, according to you or Rudolph Windsor or Clyde Winters, irrelevant of 100,000 years, right? I'm trying to explain it to you, right? Microevolution, right? And I'm just showing you.
But notice you mentioned in my board that I already knew was halfway fucking retarded. Clyde Winters.
Yeah, but he got it from Rudolph Windsor.
They referencing certain things.
But he got it. But what I'm saying is this.
He was Afrocentric.
But it's not even about him. Clyde Winters got that theology from Rudolph Windsor, the boy who wrote the book From Babylon to Timbuktu. So that's who wrote the book. My point is this. The point I'm trying to make to you is this. We have no evidence that evolution happens that fast. We have no, and what I'm trying to explain to you is this. The best way I can explain it is Homo erectus to Neanderthal is evolution. Black to light skin or black to white is not evolution if you're still the same species, like dogs. Dogs are all the same species.
Just like we all humans.
Exactly
I
my
keep telling you
point.
this.
So you want people to believe that your group of black and brown humans doesn't come out the larger pool,
Simply history. Simply
or you
history.
just said, but you said yourself it does come out of that pool. You just put a date on it and then try to speed and try to tell me
I ain't
that
speeding nothing up.
no,
They
no, you
said
try to put
before
it.
them was the oceanic people. The oceanic, like this is
But again,
not
Paco,
close to Africa. This
but
these
again,
places
Paco,
aren't
it
the
doesn't
same.
matter the landmass. Evidence shows that all black people come from Africans. Some people were a place a long time ago, like you saying. Other people just got there 1,000 years
But
ago.
even if that was the case, if they would have some yellow in their fucking DNA chart,
That's
and they
not true,
don't.
Paco, because you don't understand how the different companies is breaking the color code down. It's not about that. All Africans are not yellow. That's just West Africans, Paco, in that particular chart that you continue to
They said
reference.
Yoruba and they
And that's
broke
what
it
I'm
all
saying.
down,
That's
all
West
different tribes.
African.
Even the
Every,
Eskimo I
but
talked to,
Paco,
they everybody from like a couple fucking different sets of people.
but that's not true, Paco. Evidence tells us
It's
it's
true,
not.
bro.
The same evidence that tell us that American white people and and Australian white people come from Europe is the same evidence that tell us all black and brown people on earth come from or are mixed with Africans. That's what it tells us. That's the same science, Paco. The same science that tell us all mongoloids, no matter if you're in America, no matter if you're in
All that tell
Australia.
me is you can't read charts, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta be real.
But I'm not trying to
I was,
argue. I'm not trying to
I've been
argue
killing
about.
this.
I'm
I
not
kills
trying.
in
I'm
science,
not
bro. You
trying to
gotta be
argue
real with
about the
yourself.
chart. I'm trying to argue about what science says. Right now, I'm trying to take the chart
The
away.
science told you though. That's what I'm
But
saying.
Paco,
Like,
does science say that all black and brown people originate from Africans?
no, it did
Science.
not
So
say that.
science does not say that.
No, not on
Paco,
that chart. That
Paco,
chart is
I'm not
not.
asking you about the chart. I'm just asking you about general science. How about this? Does science
You
say,
can't lie,
Paco,
dog. You can't lie
Paco,
about
does
DNA. Just like
Paco,
you
does
said, you
science,
can't.
Paco,
Like,
does science say that humankind started in Africa?
that's what they say. But nobody necessarily. Everybody don't necessarily believe it.
It doesn't. I didn't ask you what
I
people
know
believe. I'm
everybody
asking you what the
don't believe it.
science say. So for anybody who
But
hears
that's
this
what I was saying
so for
because I did
any,
the research on it, and
so
you
if anybody,
started that
so if
research
anybody hear this
and with it.
conversation, science don't say that Mayans are black. Science don't say that Mayans come from black people. Science don't say none of that,
No,
y'all.
that's
Okay,
my
now
movement.
let me tell y'all what science say. Science say that every person on earth that's black and brown either comes from Africans or mixed with Africans, and that's how their skin got like that. So what I want y'all to understand, I said this a
But even in
thousand
science, they
times.
say the minds disappeared, like vanished in the thin
But
air,
listen, y'all, the
like
Mayans are
like the
irrelevant.
aliens or something,
The
bro.
Mayans are irrelevant. I'm just trying to tell y'all.
And I already said it, Paleo Americans, which is the Mayans, was black.
Listen.
There's no ifs, ands, buts, or debating that
But
at all.
listen, y'all. Again, he assigned a word to Mayans. They call Mayans Mayans. They call Paleo Americans Paleo Americans.
See how dumb Brock is? Y'all see that?
No, I'm
y'all catch
not
that?
at all, y'all.
Y'all catch that?
Luzia would be considered a
catch that?
Paleo American.
They using
Not.
the name for scientific terms. Like,
No, it's not.
and
Listen,
that's not
y'all.
them,
Listen,
though.
y'all. I'm just
That's
using.
you,
I'm
Brock.
using the
You
name.
murking
Listen,
yourself,
y'all.
my
I'm
guy.
using the name to describe an era because that's what they're doing. The
You
word
kill- you
paleo.
be smacking
Listen,
yourself,
y'all. The
bro.
word paleo describes an era, and you know what I know about the
Yeah,
word.
era of people, yes.
But listen, y'all. Y'all know what I know about the word paleo. The word paleo, at all times, is before building. I can promise y'all that. Nobody was building anything.
Joe,
No,
nobody
listen,
fucking know that,
listen, y'all.
man.
I'm promising y'all. I'm giving. Listen, y'all. I want to show y'all how stupid he is. The word they're using
White
is.
people want
Listen,
you to
y'all.
think
No,
y'all
no. Listen,
down
y'all.
on
I'm not getting
stones,
into
bro.
that. Listen,
That,
y'all.
that,
The
that's retarded,
word
man.
he's using
That's
is a
retarded,
word that's
dog.
used to describe an era full of hunter gatherers. Once people start building, you get to what they call the Bronze Age and the Iron Age. In the Paleo Age, bronze and iron were not a thing yet, y'all. So I want to show y'all how they break it down into different sections. Like hunter-gatherers are who you're going to find in a paleo era. Like Luzia.
That shit is crazy.
Like people who have no evidence of them except for them, their bodies, and like arrowheads and what we call primitive technology. Those things are all over the world, y'all. They're everywhere. Those things are everywhere. And sometimes they match up. How about that? Sometimes these things match up. Sometimes the cave art matches. Sometimes the arrowheads match. Sometimes the bows and the spears match. But these are how we identify these people back then. This is how we know the people along the riverbed of Egypt were different. Because we found them. Their practices were different. Their bodies were different. Their skulls were different sometimes. Signifying that one group of people did not belong there. One group of people
kind of outdated, dog, and you still.
So what I'm explaining to y'all, what I'm trying to explain to y'all is this. Prime example. Let's use a micro scale. Let's use his theology and test it against a scientific study on a micro scale. Ladies and gentlemen, where are the Chinese people and Korean people and Japanese people in America from? That's a pretty dumb question, right, y'all?
Yeah, it is. I thought so.
Okay, so now I want to show y'all something. I want to show y'all using that same ideology. Why would you believe that all black people don't originate in the same place? Using that same ideology, we know that.
Because they mix and amalgamated.
Listen, y'all. It don't matter if you mix, y'all. That doesn't change where black people started at. Listen, y'all. It doesn't matter if you mix, y'all. Listen, y'all. We have no evidence in history of a race of people mixing. Listen, y'all. We have no evidence of a whole race of people mixing with another race. There's no such thing, y'all. This is something that happens to different groups of people, even though they could be the same race or a different race. His ideology is already flawed. You can't mix a whole race, ladies and gentlemen.
But sadly, it's plain to see too, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's plain to see, ladies and gentlemen,
it's plain to see
that a whole race got mixed somehow, according to him.
Yes, they can be our brothers. But
No, listen, y'all. I can't say this enough. We are not the same. There is arguably nobody in Africa, or no group of people. Let me say that. We know there's one person here, a black American there. So I want to be specific. There is no ethnic group in Africa. There is no place in Africa that holds a large group, or even a group of tens of thousands of people. There is not one place who are identical to us. Let me continue to show you contrast. There is no group in Europe.
Thank you, Block.
Let me show y'all contrast. There is no group of people in Europe, no ethnic group of people that is exactly identical to European Americans. Y'all see how this works? It works for everybody. I'll continue. There is no group of Asians. I'll continue. Listen, y'all.
They be looking similar.
Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. It's not about how they look. It's not about how you look. I'll prove it to you. If a French man, I'll prove it to you, y'all. If a French man is in America, in New York City, and his family has been there since however the 1700s, 1800s, whatever, and they have any Italians in their family, or any Spaniards in their family, the odds that a person in France has Spanish and Italian, possibly Polish, possibly Dutch in their family are unlikely. Let me explain. When they came to America and the slaves were free, all white people started being white. They no longer separated each other from their nationalities. So now we're in an era, however many hundreds of years later, where we know for a fact there's white people who gonna have Polish and German ancestry, people who gonna have Scottish and Italian ancestry, because now white became a thing and it's no longer your nationality. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm saying to you is the same thing happened in America with Africans. The very same exact thing. People who were not the same, but were owned by the same people or were free and mixed with people who were black like them because black became a thing. They mixed with other black people who weren't from the same tribe. So listen, y'all.
That's been going on forever, but okay.
We're not disputing that. I agree with him about that. But here's the thing, y'all. Where is the pure blood before the mixing? Who are those pure bloods and where are they at today? And how many of us are them? And I'm saying the same thing about white people as I'm saying about Native Americans, as I'm saying about Asians. I'm saying the same thing.
Up on this coast, we not pure blood nothing.
Y'all missing my point. He's missing my point. Let me say that. Again, y'all, if people are mixing, we know we can go to France and find full-blooded French people. We know that we can go to China and find full-blooded Chinese people.
We can find some fully Caucasoids there, yeah.
But listen, y'all, they all Caucasoids.
So there you go.
My point is this, y'all. My point is this. The French are French. The German are German. The Scottish are Scottish. The Italians are Italians. They're all Caucasoids. Sicilians are Caucasoids.
That's my size because I'm African, so that's my size.
Listen, y'all.
Period.
Listen, y'all. I'm trying to show you something. They're all Caucasoids. All white people or Europeans are all Caucasoids. Okay? Now, certain people that look white are not Caucasoids. Y'all get how that works? I'm going to show y'all in retrospect. Everybody that looks black is a Negroid. Or a Mongoloid. I'll rephrase that. Or a Mongoloid. Or a Mongoloid. Who?
Africans and African American schools ain't the same, but go ahead.
But listen, y'all, I'm trying to explain to you. He doesn't understand what I'm talking about. So he's trying to understand it, but he's misconstruing it to himself. What I'm explaining to you is all black people are Negroids. All of them. Every last black person on earth is a Negroid.
But that's from that skull picture you like that. That's
No, I'm trying to show y'all something. These are skull sizes. So now, if we put definitions to the skull size to signify which are different, then you got Negroid, Mongoloid, Caucasoid. Just like nationality. Nationality is the nation in which you or your family hails from. Nationality is not who you are. Nationality is where you're from. Ethnicity is a group of people who share ethnic background with you. Okay, so what I'm explaining to y'all is when people say race is a social construct. Racism is a social construct. Race is the study of human beings. Was it used nefariously? Yes.
Absolutely.
My point to y'all is this. Are European Americans a different race than Europeans?
No.
So, ladies and gentlemen, why are African Americans a different race than Africans?
Because you think they from Africa, and that's just not true.
Listen, y'all, he said they was from Africa. He said 100,000 years ago they was.
But even me, I'm not for sure, dog. When I learn something, I adjust my thoughts. That's something you don't do.
But listen, y'all, he's so convinced.
But you do, but you just change it back to
But listen, y'all, he's so convinced that they did come from there. He put a date on it.
I used to do that a couple months ago, but once you show me the DNA
so listen, y'all, within a couple months, all the studying he had done on this subject,
it turned into facts. As soon as you start showing me them charts, it turned into facts.
So listen, y'all, now the facts is based off the DNA charts. He's the one who said DNA was entertainment.
It is, but you showed me an actual DNA chart.
So listen, y'all. How can a person? Listen, y'all. It say ancestry.com on the paper.
We passed that.
I got it on there.
What it say?
Now it don't matter what it say. But a minute ago he wasn't talking about them, y'all.
Y'all, it's an actual DNA chart
from ancestry.com.
It was more than that, bro. It was a couple charts that you showed, and they all pointed back that A, B, C. You deny that.
So listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. When y'all watch the new video, when y'all watch the last video, right? When y'all watch the last video, y'all see me. I'll say to him on the video.
I used to have to teach my whole kindergarten class. Now I gotta fucking do it again.
Y'all will see me. Listen, y'all. Y'all will see me on the video. Show a chart where A is in Africa. Listen, y'all. Remember how I told him on the last video that certain charts say something different? Y'all gonna see me show a chart where A is in Africa.
And there's fucking places there that's
hold on. Listen, I'm gonna predict the future, y'all. When he watched that video, he gonna come back. He gonna come back and say that the chart that say A is in Africa is not real. but the one that say A in America is. Listen, y'all.
Showed me this chart. That's not my chart.
But Paco, you haven't watched
not my
Paco.
chart.
You haven't watched
That's the shit
Paco.
you did.
Wait,
That's
Paco.
you
You're
did.
digging yourself a hole. You're not listening to me. You're trying to talk over me.
It said the people from Oceania, which is pretty much all the Central American.
Listen, y'all. Listen to him. Now he claiming Australia, y'all. Listen, y'all. Now he claiming Australia. China is not even. Listen, y'all. China's not even part of Oceania.
I ain't say that. I said they could be. They more similar.
No, they're not, y'all. No, they're not. He's saying the people in China are more similar to us.
No, you just said that.
You just said China was in Oceania, dog.
There's black people on all them fucking islands, bro. There's
Listen,
white
y'all.
men fucking
Listen,
you,
y'all.
dog.
All right, now listen, y'all. I want y'all to hear what I'm saying.
Hold on, man.
I want y'all to hear what I'm saying. I want y'all to hear what I'm saying. I want y'all to hear what I'm saying. But listen, y'all. But listen, y'all. But listen, y'all. The blackest people.
That's where it
But
said
listen,
we came
y'all.
from. It said-
But listen, y'all.
it's in line.
Listen, y'all. This is. I'm sure. I continue to show it to y'all. America told us Africa was bad. And he's continued. Listen, y'all, I'm showing y'all the shit. I'm showing y'all the shit. Listen, y'all, I can kill what he's saying 2 ways. He won't let me. I can kill the stupid fucking nut ass shit he's saying 2 ways. Listen, y'all, I'm gonna kill it 2 ways. I'm gonna kill it 2 ways, y'all. I'm gonna kill it 2 ways easily. DNA. Where he was just going by, say that all the people of Oceania that are black come from Africans. Let's start there.
What do you, huh? It's what?
So listen, y'all. I issue another challenge. I will
didn't
bet.
start yellow, bro.
Listen, y'all.
It didn't start
Listen,
yellow.
y'all.
It
Listen.
didn't-
I'm not
it didn't
doing
start
that.
yellow.
Listen, y'all. I'm
It
putting
didn't
my
start
money where my
yellow,
mouth
though.
is. I
Unless
bet
we can't
Paco
be the better dude.
$500. I bet Paco $500 that it will
I'm
say.
not betting no weird shit with Brock ever again.
Listen, y'all. I bet you $500. This man is. Listen, y'all. This man is claiming DNA, but he ain't gonna go off what the DNA say. The DNA will tell him that.
right there.
Listen, y'all. The DNA will tell him. The DNA will tell him that all the black people he talking about in them islands come from Africans. Here's the second way I'm gonna kill him.
It didn't crack yellow, dog.
Listen,
Don't
y'all,
you
but listen,
understand
y'all,
about
but listen,
that?
y'all.
It
I'm gonna
didn't
tell
crack
y'all why it
yellow.
didn't crack yellow. Listen, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all why it didn't crack yellow. Listen, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all why it didn't crack yellow. Because yellow is West Africa. These people come from East Africa. This is why yellow is not a part of their shit. Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all got purple and pink, but he wasn't paying attention. It got purple, pink, blue, and green, y'all. All these colors is in Africa, but he only focused on the people. Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all what he's doing. Listen, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all what he's doing. The people that I claim to be, the people I told him I am, they're yellow. Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. I'm not claiming to be those people, though, y'all. I'm not claiming to be those people. Listen, what I'm telling y'all is this. What I'm telling y'all is this. Well, put your money up. If you so sure about your studies, that's all I'm doing with you. If you don't want to bet no money, get the fuck off the show. Because that's all I'm doing with you now. If you say something, put your money up or shut the fuck up. Yes, we can. Because the same way you say that chart is proven, we can research what that chart is saying.
I already gave you the proof.
No, Paco. I don't want to do that with you. Let's man shit. Bet the money. Bet the money.
I'm Brock, we know I'm smarter than you.
Bet the money. Bet the money. Bet the money. Bet the money. Bet the money.
Brock, we know
I'm not cutting nothing out. Bet the money. Bet the money. Be a man. 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 You said you smarter than me and you right. Be a man, nigga. Bet the money.
What's smart?
Bet the money.
About betting some shit you can't prove.
No, we can prove it. So listen, y'all. If we can't prove it, how is he right?
I'm telling you what the chart says.
No, listen, y'all. If we can't prove it, how is he right?
Because I'm sending you in the right direction. Brock is just acting like he knows things that he don't.
So listen, y'all. Brock put the chart up, but he's sending y'all in the right direction. Again, y'all. This is why he won't bet money. Listen, y'all. This is why he won't bet no money. Listen, y'all. This is why he won't bet no money. Because he know he'll lose. On this phone, he can say whatever he wants. See, y'all, he can try to stand tall on his words on the phone, but when it come down to some bread, he don't want to do nothing. So y'all take it. So y'all take it. Y'all, listen, y'all, now it's weird. Listen, y'all, it's weird. It make him smarter than me.
Boxing 50-50, we not boxing, betting on football 50-50 or basketball 50-50.
Who said anything about 50-50, y'all?
Come on, right now you
listen, y'all, who said anything about 50-50? He added that number to it.
You can't
Listen, y'all. We can
fucking
prove.
person is fucking,
Listen,
like,
y'all.
come on,
I got
man.
the charts, y'all. We can prove what the chart is
I
displaying.
don't know who was first.
Listen,
They
y'all.
said
But wait,
purple
no.
might
Listen,
be
y'all. That's not the
Vegas.
argument, y'all. That's not the argument. The argument.
Purple is different than yellow.
Listen, y'all.
That's what
Listen,
I'm
y'all.
telling you.
Nobody said it wasn't. That's not the argument, y'all. The
Okay,
argument is this.
okay.
What I'm willing to bet my
Here we
money
go.
on is this. He said that they came from Oceania. What I want to bet my money on, y'all, is that the people of Oceania come from Africa. I want to bet $500 on that, y'all.
What?
That the people of Oceania and
You
Melanesia.
can go to a fucking Google fucking.
No.
Listen,
Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all.
Come on,
Listen,
man.
y'all.
Don't
This
be
is
a
the
fucking
kindergarten
idiot,
shit,
man.
y'all. He's trying to flip it.
So now you
Listen, y'all.
flipping
He's
on me.
trying
Now
to
I'm
flip
talking
it, y'all.
kindergarten shit.
He's trying to flip it.
Okay.
So now
He
betting
just
money on
flipped
it make
He
it
said I'm
stupid.
talking kindergarten shit.
Listen,
He
y'all.
just flipped
Listen,
it.
y'all. He said something.
He don't know what ABC is, but
Listen,
I'm
y'all.
talking
I'm not.
kindergarten
Listen, y'all.
shit.
We not switching the
Y'all see
subject.
that?
He just said out his mouth is recorded that black people in
Yes,
America.
in the
Listen,
Manda's recording.
y'all. He just said
Fuck
that
is
they.
you
Listen,
talking?
y'all. He just said they come from Oceania. I want to bet money that the people from Oceania migrated from Africa.
It don't say that on the chart. That's what I'm telling you.
Listen,
Don't
y'all.
bet- I'm
Listen,
not
y'all.
betting you
Listen,
none
y'all.
where
Listen, y'all. He is.
it's right
Listen,
there
y'all.
on
He
the
is
chart, bro.
shaking, y'all. The chart don't mention where anybody's from. The chart just shows a color, and it shows a color for a particular
This
region.
nigga better shit he can't prove.
Yes, I can, y'all.
Yelling on the
Yes, I
fucking
can,
phone.
y'all.
Don't
Yes, I
get him
can,
twisted.
y'all. I can prove this.
Don't get him
Listen,
twisted,
y'all. I
dog.
can prove this, and when I prove it in this video, it's going to show that he don't want to stand on the shit that he say, because he wouldn't bet no money on something that I will prove.
Look for better charts than try to look like I'm
No.
wrong.
Listen, y'all.
That's what I'm
Listen,
asking
y'all.
you to
We
do.
gonna get a chart that
'Cause I
specifically.
like when people act
Listen,
like I'm wrong. It don't
y'all.
really
We
is,
gonna
man.
get a chart that specifically talks about where the first inhabitants of
You put
Australia
memes
come
up.
from.
Oh, this nigga dumb. What about the woo? But I'm giving you facts.
Listen,
Look,
y'all. I'm gonna put a chart.
I'm not. I
Listen,
don't fuck
listen,
with the
y'all. I'm gonna
bullshit.
put a chart up about where the first inhabitants of Australia and Oceania come from.
I heard weekend scientists on the History Channel say
Nah,
stupid shit like that. That
listen,
don't mean
y'all.
it's
Listen,
true.
y'all.
That don't mean it's
Listen,
true.
y'all. It's evidence for it. The same DNA he talking about. See, this is what people don't understand. They're not the only people to go to Australia. Before British, before white people, they're not the only people to go to Australia.
Australia is different than everybody in this fucking planet.
Agreed, y'all. Agreed,
But you
y'all.
acting like
And
a
I'm gonna
fucking
tell
ass
you
about
why
it.
they're different. They're different than everybody on the planet, just like we're different than everybody on the planet, y'all.
We know that the Davidians or some shit was
Listen,
on the fucking
y'all.
island.
Because
Yeah,
listen,
we know
y'all.
this
No, they
dumb shit.
wasn't on the island. They wasn't on the island. They never made it to that island. He's again, y'all. He don't know what he's talking about. The
They
people.
gonna say some shit about the Davidians.
I ain't gonna
Like,
say
we
nothing
know-
about the
we know
Dravidians,
your
y'all,
game,
because
bro.
Dravidians come from India. So I'm not gonna speak on the Dravidians, y'all.
Not the Dravidians,
What he's talking
Denisovans.
about
I'm
is the
sorry.
Denisovans.
I'm sorry. Let me crack your game
But
better.
here's the
The
problem.
Denisovans.
Here's the problem, y'all. DNA evidence says they got those people genetic, just like white people got Neanderthal
Not
genetics.
Davidians, Denisovans.
So listen,
That's
y'all.
what he gonna
The
say.
same DNA evidence is going to say that they got those people genetics, like white people got
Yeah, of
Neanderthal
course they do.
genetics. But listen, y'all, we don't, y'all.
No, we don't.
So we don't come from them, y'all.
I never said that.
So I don't have
I
him on the
never said
phone
that.
10 minutes ago saying
Never.
that we come from Oceania, y'all.
Oceania, it might include that area, but that's not Oceania.
Well,
No.
he's right. That's not the whole Oceania. Correct. So where you want to go? Fiji? Because in Fiji they say
Smack.
if you want to go to
Head
Fiji,
smack.
if you want to go to Fiji, Fiji say they from Africa. Fijians say they're from Africa. That's where the blackest people in Melanesia.
Yeah, when some white people go over there and be like, "Yo, y'all from Africa."
So listen,
oh,
y'all.
cut
So
your
listen,
fucking
y'all.
throat.
A whole place, a whole island of people, y'all, tell a lie because white people told them to, according to him. So these people ain't got no self-respect. They ain't got no pride. Now let me ask y'all a question.
Nah, they tell you
Let me ask.
Mongoloids came over there
Let
and
me ask
changed
y'all a
their culture,
question.
but they don't say
Let me
nothing
ask y'all a
about that.
question. The Jwara, right? The people on the not Senegalese, but the Andaman Islanders. Aren't they blacker than everybody else on Earth for the most part, y'all, except for certain people in
Who?
Africa? The
Say it
Andaman,
again. Who?
the Jwara, the Andaman Islanders, the Andaman Islands.
That's right next to Africa.
It's right next to India.
Yeah, India is right next to Africa. What are you, huh?
We had a whole argument about that, and he said it was nowhere near there. But I digress on that.
No, I never said that neither.
Okay, but okay, y'all.
That's
He
that's
also
the
said
island right next to Africa
India
and
wasn't in
India.
Asia. But anyway, my point is this, y'all.
Yeah, your point need to be.
My point is
Come
this,
on,
y'all.
man.
My point is this, y'all.
Yes, they are black as shit. 'Cause they
Australian.
African.
Okay, my point is this: Australian Aboriginals.
fuck?
Australian Aboriginals Senegalese Islanders, Andaman Islanders, and the original black inhabitants of India are more closely related than any black people on earth are related to them. How can y'all explain that if that's not a migration of people moving in the direction?
I seen they migration.
This is what I'm asking y'all.
Africans is everywhere we was, like most places we was at.
Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all why I don't understand it. Where are the black Americans at? Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. I didn't say that, y'all. Nobody did. He's throwing different things into the argument that were never said. He never addressed what I said. Listen, y'all. He never addressed what I said. How can these people be closer related to each other than they are to any other black people if that's not a migration of people? Of one migration of people that leads into Asia, that proves the theory. Okay. Okay. So my point is this, y'all. Where are the black Americans amongst the world?
On the islands.
What islands?
In South America.
So there are black Americans. So those people don't know who they are neither, because some of them are saying their ancestors are slaves. So they're all wrong. All those people are incorrect, right?
There are real stories be saying that Mongoloids came over there and did and invaded.
So my question.
I never heard
So my question is this. So my question is
real.
this. So you never heard that the first Maroon Queen was African?
The first who?
Maroon Queen, the lady who led a revolution. I can't think of her name right now, but it will be in the video. I'll have pictures up and I have a description.
Early enough for me, but okay.
Okay, I'm just saying that I think it was either Haiti or Jamaica. Don't get me twisted. The Maroons are from Jamaica, right?
But African people traveled to those places. They probably some of them.
So what I'm asking y'all is this. So what I'm asking y'all is this. If Africans travel to these places and these other black people that he talking about were the majority of the population, why were they picking Africans to be their leaders?
What you mean?
Exactly what I asked you.
All over the fucking South America, they chose fucking black people as they fucking
But you
leaders
just told me that the Africans ain't from here. The Africans came here as a minority. There was already a gang of black people here, according to you.
If you beast, you beast. It don't matter where the fuck you from.
So why does it matter with everything else, according to you? With boxing, with life?
Giving somebody a position, nigga. If one of them Africans is badass nigga, they can lead the fucking niggas.
Okay, so
what are you talking
so
about?
I want to tell y'all a story, right? And this story is everything to me. I don't respect any black, and this is a very bold statement, but I'm going to make it. I don't respect any black religious people in America. I want to tell y'all why.
I'm with you.
I want to tell y'all just a quick story. I'm going to try to give y'all the cliff notes. I ain't going to try to make it too long. And I'm going to try to use every name correctly, and I'm going to try to use every specific. I'm not going to give y'all the dates because I can't remember those. But I'm going to give it to you as well as I can give it to y'all. Basically, for since I want to say 1800 and something, a man named William Christian started what many people acknowledge as the first black church in all of the Americas. What most people don't know is that most of his patrons were white. Okay? That's what most people don't know. Now let's fast forward to the two main culprits. The two main culprits in this story are a man named Frank Cherry and a man named William Saunders Crowdy. Frank Cherry and William Saunders Crowdy would start the first Hebrew Israelites to a certain degree. They weren't necessarily Hebrew Israelites, but they were to a certain degree. They were the beginnings of it. So it was basically black people in America taking Christian religion and making it black. And this is.
I want to be clear. I respect them more than probably any other religion.
So I want to tell y'all. So they made it black, and amongst these people, there were guys like Marcus Garvey. There were guys like their patrons, the people who came to their churches, and Noble Drew Ali was a patron, as well as hold on, it's one more guy. It was two more guys actually. One guy from Chicago. Anyway, to make a long story short, so these guys all go to Frank Cherry or William Saunders Crowdy's churches, right? And we all know who Noble Drew Ali is. He would go on to take the teachings of these guys, and he would start the first Masonic churches or whatever it was. Maybe not Masonic churches, but y'all know what Noble Drew Ali taught, Freemasonry.
Yeah.
And then there was the other two guys, the guy from Chicago, one of them started the first Masonic church or some shit like that. But I want to let y'all know who else.
The
Who
El Rukin shit.
I want to let y'all know who went to Noble Drew Ali's church, Fard Muhammad and
Yes.
Elijah Muhammad.
Yes, sir.
So I want y'all to understand that we can use this story of black religion in America to show you what religion does.
Yeah, it's bad.
Black people from the Nation of Islam to the Freemasons to the Five Percenters to all these black groups, Hebrew Israelites, they have all completely changed everything that their original teachings was about. They have completely Africans. These people used to go to Africa, y'all. The original founders of this stupid shit used to go to Africa. Some of them are Africans.
Yeah.
This shit is ridiculous. So then you
That's
get to
what
the,
I'm
you,
telling
you
you,
get to
yeah.
this new generation, like Ben
That's
Israel.
what I'm telling you, yeah.
Like Ben Israel, y'all. Ben Israel was all throughout Africa. Ben Israel
Yeah.
had rapport, and like I thought Ben Israel
Oh, you
is,
see where they getting it from. Okay.
but we see how they changed it, y'all. We see how it changed into what it is today.
I know that.
So Marcus Garvey went to the church, right? And he went to the church and believed. See, listen, y'all, I want y'all to know that Hebrew Israelite, basically for a better word, Hebrew Israelitism, I guess, if that's the thing, if that's how you call it, or Israelism.
But they closer to the truth than anybody else.
Listen,
so
y'all, it started
I
off
respect that.
with them believing they were Ethiopian Jews.
Yeah, but throughout the years, people learn.
Nah, y'all, throughout the
get
years,
more
they
knowledge.
changed it. Throughout the years, they changed it so they can
Yeah, you get
enlist,
more information.
so they can enlist people right here. They started to include the people here in it. They start telling you the Native Americans were part of the 12 tribes. They start telling you that wasn't there in the beginning, y'all. They
So,
added that so they can recruit locally because they used to recruit in Africa. That's how some of their
I mean,
founding
they telling somewhat truth from what I know to be history. They is telling somewhat truth, yeah.
But listen, y'all, they not. Native Americans are Mongoloids. Period. Were there black people amongst the Native Americans? Yes.
I mean, everybody today is a Native American, but go
That's
ahead.
not true, y'all. Everybody is not.
White
We
people is Native
listen, y'all.
American.
We
It
do
mean
not
you
have.
live somewhere.
Listen, y'all. We do not. Mexicans are
It
not.
just mean you live somewhere.
No, it's not, y'all. That's not what it means. Not when you
Yes,
having a
it does.
conversation. When somebody try to switch the words up and catch up that shit, that's word
But
semantics,
you're
y'all.
talking about a certain group of people. Just
I'm talking about. I'm
that's
talking
weird.
about Luzia, y'all. I'm talking about.
Nah.
Mayans.
See?
I'm talking
See
about
what I'm saying?
Aztecs. Listen, y'all.
Wow.
Listen,
This
y'all.
man
So
lost his
listen, y'all.
bread.
So according to him, the Aztecs was black pot. I'm asking a question. I ain't say you said that. I'm asking a question.
I said I feel that they are, but that's
So let me
not.
ask you a question. So
That's not.
so at the
They
Alamo,
they knew.
so
Is what you're
so
not
the Mexican
understanding.
American War, it was more black people fighting in that war, Paco, or was it more red people fighting in that war?
Black people be spreading when that kind of stuff happens.
That's not
they
what.
spread.
So
They spread
so
like
all the black people left that
spread
war.
like mustard.
So all of them left that war. Where did they go, Paco?
Some of them still there.
So they would have fought in the war, right?
No, they spread like mustard, nigga. You hit the forest, nigga.
And went where? Where could they have
tell
went?
you in the history books what black people do. We hit the forest, my guy.
So explain the Haitian Revolution.
We hit the jungle. We hit the forest, nigga. We spread like
So
mustard. You feel me?
so explain the Haitian Revolution. Explain the Maroons.
That's an
Explain Nat
island.
Turner.
That. You talking about Pacific stories? That's be like you got you.
Explain
Everything don't work in one
explain
direction. Everything
Toussaint.
don't move forward or backwards, yo.
Explain Toussaint L'Ouverture. Explain the motherfucking black people fighting in the civil rights movement, the Panthers.
You talking about my plantations?
If black people
Yeah.
run in scurry, then who is the Black Panthers?
How you gonna run from an island? I'm not truly understanding that.
Well, Nat Turner wasn't on the island. Why he ain't run? Why he chose to fight?
Some people fight.
Why did the Black Panthers fight?
Some people actually fight, bro. We got Braveheart niggas.
So the statement that black people
That's my gang.
So the
but,
statement that black people run is not true.
Hmm?
So the statement that black people run is not true. Oh yeah, I got 2 corrections I gotta make, y'all.
I mean, it's historic. It even tell you in the history books, even the slave narrative, they spread like mustard.
Who wrote the history books, y'all?
The same people you quoting?
Is it the same people, y'all?
Yep.
Is the same people that do archaeology and science the same people who write history books, y'all? Or was the history books wrote hundreds and thousands of years ago by people who are not us?
We ain't write none of these stories except the ones I'm telling you.
So listen, y'all, I ain't talking about the stories. I'm talking about what I usually talk about what modern day science say. So what I want to figure out, y'all, is what evidence do. That's all I would like.
Approximately stuff.
All
That's what you want to know?
No, I just want. I ain't talking about time. Approximately would be towards the date. I ain't talking about nobody's time. I want somebody to prove to show me genetic evidence that black people in America is not related to any Africans in Africa.
I'm not saying some of us ain't got the bloodline. That's like
what I'm saying is I want somebody to provide.
Got the real information.
What I'm saying is I want somebody to provide some evidence.
See, the thing is, man, I studied this on my own, brother.
Yeah,
I learned from China. I learned when I left China in my mind when I was studying, because I did Africa first. I went up to Israel, Syria, Turkey, came back down to the Middle East. Then I went to Australia. I studied all these fucking places, and then I got to China, and I still ain't know what was going on. I got stuck on fucking China.
So have you ever heard of the Mungo man?
And I was like, oh shit.
So have you ever heard of? Have you?
I said, not just me, not just Paco. Black Americans is dumb as fucking shit because it's right there in the history.
So have you ever heard of the Mungo man?
I watched some shit on fucking YouTube that you will never see again that explain the fucking breakdown of every fucking tribe in America from the beginning, and then nobody can fucking deny that. If I ever find that fucking video, if somebody ever get their hands on that motherfucking video, you said, and I swear to God, one day I'm gonna find this motherfucker.
You said that you studied Australia, right?
Yeah.
So have you ever heard of?
Me cry a couple times.
So have you ever heard of the Mungo man?
I met that weird white shit, dog. This is the shit that fucking make me pissed, dog.
Okay, I'm listening.
Like, Australians was their own fucking, like, they had some real fucking shit, dog. They was primitive, but they had so much fucking technology. They was different fucking people, dog. They had their own fucking religion. Nothing was like nowhere else in Australia.
That's not what I said, yo. All I asked him was, did he hear about the Mungo man?
And all the times I studied Australia, they say nothing about nobody coming from no damn Africa, dog. And they say nothing about nobody was no African shit.
Listen, y'all.
Never seen that shit. Unless I was watching the History Channel and then flipping some shit, I'm cool. Like I've never heard no shit like that, bro.
Listen, y'all. I'm keeping it 100 with y'all right now. I asked him about the Mungo man, and he started going into what he heard.
I don't know no fucking Mungo men, nigga.
So listen, y'all.
I don't know no fucking Chi-Chi pet niggas.
So listen, y'all. So what I want to ask y'all, then how can somebody say that they studied Australia and they don't know about the Mungo man?
What about who the fuck is, like, why, stop watching fucking shows, my man.
Listen, this is what I want y'all to understand. Just like
stop watching that fucking Clever Man shit.
Listen, y'all,
like,
like Luzia is the oldest remains ever found in the Americas. Listen, y'all, the Mungo man and woman are the oldest remains ever found in Australia. Listen, y'all, that's the oldest remains ever found in Australia. Do y'all know how old they are dated to? Even though he don't believe in none of the dating methods, do y'all know how old they're dated to? 42,000 years ago.
Wait, James, go ahead.
But listen, y'all, America should go back to 14,500. I just want y'all to get that in y'all mind. Listen, y'all, he make that shit up. He won't produce it. He don't sit. Listen, he sent me things before. He can call my phone, but he can't. I put the pictures up, y'all. He can't. Listen, y'all. No. Listen, y'all. I want y'all to know what the fuck I go through. I go through. This nigga said, y'all hear how he talk, right? Y'all hear how he talk, right? I want y'all to hear what I go through with him. He sends me nothing, y'all. He sends me absolutely so let's look at this. If me and him really is cool, right? All this information that he finds, y'all, he don't want to prove to me that I'm wrong, y'all.
Dog, I'm an elders nigga. I'm an elders tribe nigga, dog.
Listen, y'all. I want y'all to look at this. You say people say what you want for yourself, you want for your brothers, right? Understand something, y'all. He'll listen, y'all. I want to show y'all. He'll argue with me and say he's telling me something, but he won't prove it to me.
But the knowledge I give y'all, study yourself, y'all gonna find shit that I can't find.
Listen, y'all. He won't provide anything though. He tells me he teaches me things, right? But he don't show me nothing, y'all. Listen, y'all. He don't show me nothing, y'all. He don't say. I want y'all to know this. No, listen, y'all. But listen, y'all. He don't send me anything though. Nothing to corroborate anything he ever says in the whole time.
Sent me the first Google search, and you think I'm happy about
this
that?
50 something? Listen, y'all. I send it. Listen, okay, y'all. Let him tell it. He's just a compulsive liar.
Like a baby can put something in Google and look at the
Listen,
top.
y'all. But I send him multiple sites that say the same thing. He can't send me one that agrees with him. Ain't that a strange thing, y'all?
The shit that I was fucking reading is
but nothing, y'all. I showed him the chart, y'all. Listen, hold on, y'all. I showed him this chart like 2-3 weeks ago. So whatever he studied.
The same shit we talk about.
Listen, hold on. Listen, y'all. Let's use this as a prime example. The chart is less than a month old. It came out on a video that's less than a month old. He said that he did research and it showed him that according to that chart, we are the Mayans. How come he can't send me that, y'all? So, y'all, how come he can't send me that? So, listen, y'all, how come he can't send me that? Because I'm going to tell y'all why. If he sends me anything to put on the video, right, then we get to read exactly what he's saying it said, and we get to see it doesn't say what he's saying it says.
Mark just sent me shit that he don't even watch,
listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. Again, y'all. Now he's trying to display me. Listen, I watch everything I send him. Everything I send him, with the exception of Hebrew Israelite stuff. Everything I send him, with the exception. Listen, y'all. I listen. Okay. Okay. I got to lie to prove my point, y'all.
You put it in YouTube, right? You put in, let's say, Mayans. So you'll put in Mayans and send me every Mayan fucking video. Every Mayan fucking video.
Every Mayan video I put in, I watched. Every Mayan video I put in, I watched, y'all.
Come on, man.
I sent him about 6 Mayan videos, and every last one of them I watched. What I want y'all to know. No, it's not, y'all. No, it's not. Listen, how can it be impossible, y'all? I sit at home with my child during the day, every day, during the week. But listen, y'all, I choose when I work. Y'all. Listen, y'all, I choose when I work. Now he tells me he knows what I watch.
Come on, man.
Y'all hear how delusional this is? The point, listen, y'all, the point is every video I watched on the joint, right? Listen, y'all, none of those videos, any of this said.
They come back to back, like he just went there, clicked it, got out of there, went to the next one, clicked it, got out of there, sent the next one, clicked it.
What does that have to do with me watching them? Listen, y'all, what does that have to do with me watching them?
You're not watching it. They're like, I'm not dumb, dog.
Listen, y'all, I'm explaining something to y'all that this guy don't understand. When you watch videos and you have a history, they're all right there in your history. Every single video is right next to each other. So listen, y'all. It don't go in y'all history if you click it and send it. You have to click on the video, y'all.
You have to click on the video.
So listen, y'all. In my history, just like every video I sent Rick about Islam. Listen, y'all. Every video I sent Rick about Islam, I watched each one. The Abyssinian Empire, the Umayyad, the Rashidun, and the start of Islam. I sent Rick all those videos, and I watched all those videos. And
this man think I drool on my fucking shirt.
And what I want y'all to understand is this. What I want y'all to understand, I'm correct. Islam starts with Middle Easterners who come from out of the Mesopotamia area.
I drool my shirt is when I'm asleep, brother.
Listen, y'all, I'm also correct, y'all. Israelism comes from Middle Easterners out of the Mesopotamia area.
Down and read this shit. sat down and read this shit. Put only what I believe to be
listen, y'all.
that I wanted to study later in my books.
Listen, y'all.
Not everything.
Listen.
Not every name.
Listen, y'all.
Not every person.
Listen.
I studied what I knew and what I learned, and I knew the internet was free back then. It's no longer free.
It was never free, y'all. It was never free. The internet was never free, y'all. Listen, y'all, and you still can, and you still can,
I used to watch niggas
and you
get
still
shot
can,
right there, niggas' heads
and
being
you
cut off
still
right on
can.
YouTube. You'll never see
No,
that
you
shit.
saying
What are you talking
YouTube
about?
is not free no more. The internet was never free. The internet was never free. YouTube was once free. Paco, YouTube was once free.
Shut it down.
What you're confusing is that YouTube was once free. When
You see what
YouTube
I'm
was
saying,
first
y'all?
getting a programming
Y'all finally
together,
get it?
when YouTube was first getting a
I used to watch
program
the
together,
beginning of the
all
Afghanistan
types of
war
shit was
right
on
on
YouTube.
dog.
So listen, y'all. So what I
Stop it.
so let's do it like this. He talking about YouTube videos and what I don't watch. Let's get him to send us a video. Listen, y'all. Let's get him to send us a video. Let's get him to send us a video that agrees with what he's saying.
You're not going to find those no more, bro. I'm sorry.
You never was. You never did. They don't exist.
Okay.
Listen, y'all. His
big
newest claim is so fucking stupid, y'all.
Okay, big buddy.
Listen, y'all. See, he has to be in control, and that's his problem.
I'm not in control.
I'm gonna show y'all what I mean. I'm gonna show y'all what I mean. Why? I'm gonna show y'all what I mean by he's better than some by people and he wants to be dominant.
I'm telling y'all what I learned.
I will show y'all that he wants to dominate if he shuts the fuck up and lets me talk. I will show y'all that he wants to dominate. Why were black people the majority of the Mayan population, y'all? Why is it not good enough that they brought the technology, y'all? Why is it not good enough that there is no Mayan building civilization without those black people? Listen, y'all, I'm gonna let him speak in 1 second. Hold on. I'm gonna let him speak in 1 second, and he's gonna damn himself with his ideologies. What I want him to answer, which he probably won't, y'all, is how come the Mayan population is primarily black, but the Aztecs aren't? That's what all I want you to answer.
I told you Aztecs came from up here, up this way. I told you this.
Okay,
listen.
Okay, listen, y'all. What I want y'all to understand is okay. He did say that before. He did say Aztecs came from up from the north and Mayans don't. He said Mayans come from the south. Okay, so my question is this, y'all: how come none of the black people in the Mayans in the Caribbean speak Mayan?
In my opinion, the Aztecs was black too. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said 10 minutes ago.
No, most of them are. I'm not saying that the whole fucking population was at all.
But you saying, but there was more black Mayans in comparison to the population than black Aztecs, right?
Because ain't nobody dumb. Even if you go down
No.
You can go down there right now. They gonna tell you your fucking mind.
What I'm asking, according to Paco, yet again, Paco can't prove that. Paco can't prove that. Paco can't prove. So y'all, why is the people who live? So listen, y'all, why is the people who live amongst the Mayan ruins? How come they not black, y'all? How come the people who live there not black?
Oh my God! Oh my goodness!
Let's let him answer that.
Why you think they not black, bro?
You tell me. You know everything. You tell me.
Because there's been a war. It's been wars constantly.
Okay.
All throughout that whole fucking country, all through this country, all through the fucking Asia, and all through fucking Europe.
Okay.
Only place niggas don't catch that much wreck is Africa, brother.
So let me ask you a question. Why then why are we black? Why are the people in the Caribbean black then? Why aren't those people black since their population was primarily black? Who came in there and turned their population into the color of those people now?
The Spaniards.
So Spaniards came in there and raped all the Mayans.
Chinese, light-skinned people.
Light-skinned people. You got to define that for me. What kind of light-skinned people? Help me out. Tell me who you talking.
Chinese and black mix.
Oh, Chinese and black mix.
Asian, my fault. Asian and black people mix.
And where they mix at?
In South America.
So there was enough Asians and enough black people in South America to mix and create a group of people that look like them?
For sure.
So how come other people in other countries of South America and North America look like those people and not look like us?
And the rest is Portuguese people. Spanish people.
So what I'm asking you is how come people in North America look like those people in Mexico?
Don't ask me because they're not the same people. The people up here, as soon as you cross that bridge, without permission from the St. Louis Tig,
How come people in
them
South?
niggas ain't the same.
How come people in?
The
How come
people
people
in
in?
North America is nowhere near the same as
How
the
come
ones
people in
South
South?
Central.
How come? How come
South,
people? How come people
bottom
in South America look like them people? Why do people in Venezuela and Peru?
Because they all just mixed. You can say they look like what they want. They don't look alike, but
So-
since you want to be racist,
So let me get this right.
they just mixed.
So let me get this right. They do have the same skin complexion.
They don't have the same bone structure or nothing.
How you
but
know
okay.
that? So they not mongoloids?
Right, see, now you just want to say mongoloid. That's just a racist. I mean, a mixed person. Like,
No, it's not.
you
No, it's
describe
not. A mongoloid is an
the way you
Asian.
describe
No,
it
it's
is,
not. A
man.
mongoloid is an Asian. It's not a mixed race person.
Yeah, and that's the people that's down in South America. I keep
No, 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 no,
telling
no,
you.
no, 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 no. Me and you saying two
It was a
different
big
things.
Chinese
Me and you.
migration there.
Okay, so what I'm explaining to you is, where's the black people at that they mix with?
Right there still.
So those black people that's saying they was on slave ships, the people who call themselves Afro-Latinas, they not from slave ships. They incorrect and you right.
Not the indigenous ones that'll tell you no.
But what I'm saying is, give me a name. Who are the indigenous black people? Give me a name, a nationality, an ethnicity.
Name is Peter.
No, not a name of a person. Give me a name of a ethnic group. Give me a nationality. Give me a country.
American.
What is American?
American.
What is South American? South America is a place full of different countries.
With indigenous people.
No, you say they're indigenous. Please explain to me which people of those people are the indigenous ones.
All you gotta do, if you're down with me, all you gotta do is put black.
Paco,
Mexican,
Paco,
black
no,
American,
But
black
see,
Canadian,
but see, black Mexicans are Afro Mexicans.
black Belize.
Black Belize are Afro Belizeans.
So you just switching the word. Okay.
No, because they say they come from a slave ship. You don't. They claim to come from slavery.
So the people with the afros came from boats.
According to them, yes.
Oh man.
According to them, yes. According to them, listen, y'all, it's so
This
deep.
man lost,
Listen, y'all,
dog, and
it's
I'm
so
trying to help
deep.
him every
Listen,
day.
y'all, it's so deep,
Every
right?
day I try.
Listen, y'all, it's so deep that those people he talking about speak African languages today. The ones who listen, y'all, the ones who ran from slavery, the ones
They
who
really
fought,
don't, though,
yes, they
you know?
do, y'all. They also practice African religions. Y'all want to hear some of the names of them?
They got African towns there with African people.
Listen, y'all.
If that's what you're talking
Listen,
about.
y'all. So, what are the black religions in the places where he just called those people with afros? He said they're not African, y'all. But I'm about to tell y'all where their religions come from.
In those African places, you don't see niggas with frozen bears, no. So, all the places
Yes,
he's
you
about to
do.
tell you about, all these African towns, don't got niggas with frozen
Yes, they
bears.
do.
Got African people.
Yes, they do. And now we back to addressing people by the way their hair is. Okay.
Because it's true, my God.
According to this moron.
All the places, whenever white people get over there, like, oh, this African town, Peru. Oh, this African town, fucking Brazil. Oh,
So
this
listen,
African,
I want
that's what you're talking
to
about.
I want to
So,
read something to y'all real quick. Now,
that's not the indigenous
now-
people. If you search your little Google.
now listen, I want to read something to y'all, right? Brazil is the most black country
Yes, it is.
in Africa. I mean, in South America, and according to their
Next to Africa, yes.
huh?
Most black people right next to, right under Africa with population of black people, yes.
Yeah, it's not right under anything. I mean,
1 and 2, so
you're right, but do you do know the difference in how many
So
people in?
you argue with me for no reason.
No, I'm
Go
not.
ahead,
That's
man.
not for no reason, y'all. According to the fucking count, and I know the count is wrong. I'm gonna tell y'all that I know the count is wrong because some people write on the census that they're white, that they're mixed, that they're just not black. People do
Put
that.
whatever you want.
People, I mean, yeah, you can, and that's a fact. He's absolutely right. So when the whole addressing this whole Brazil thing, I just want the total population of Brazil, the population of Brazil, y'all, and like I said, when I give y'all the number of supposed black people, we're gonna do air quotes on that because we know that number's not right. But I'm using the main number, y'all, to prove a point. Now, according to the liars and the people who don't identify with who they are, only 14 million of the people in Brazil are black. According to them, y'all. Let them tell it. The people who fill out the census or whatever. Their total population.
The rest of my brothers and sisters retarded. Go ahead.
Listen, y'all, their total population is 210 million. Okay? So what I'll do is I'll say fuck what them people talking about, right? And I'll consider, let's just say 50% of Brazil is black. Let's just do that for this argument. So that would make about 105 million people, right, y'all? So as he just said to y'all, number 2 on the list is 105 million people. Number 1 on the list is over 1 billion. That's more than 10 times the
difference because they've been settling there and
because they've been producing black people longer, y'all. Because they've been producing. Listen, y'all, because they've been producing black people longer.
Undisturbed.
Listen, y'all, they've been producing black people longer. Think about it. Population is a number that grows, ladies and gentlemen. It's adding people to its population and decreasing people.
Undisturbed.
Listen, y'all, he said Africa was undisturbed. He never heard of the Berlin Conference.
They had wars, dog.
So listen, y'all, I'll go deeper than that. I'll go deeper than that, y'all. Not only did people, multitudes of people, not just the Berlin Conference, the Hittites, the Mesopotamians, I'm naming different groups of people. Listen, y'all, I'm naming different groups of people that have invaded Africa. So not only have people invaded Africa, y'all, Africans have left Africa in mass waves.
For sure.
And they still got over 1 billion black people there.
And everybody else got a difference except us.
So what I want y'all to understand is this. We could call all the black people in Brazil, all the people in Brazil black of 200.
How come when black niggas go to different countries, they be like, you niggas did it. They know the difference.
Listen, y'all, my point is this. My point is this, y'all. Even if we said all of Brazil, all 210 million people was black, Africa got 1 billion black people. That's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. When y'all break down the American population and y'all give 40-something million.
Actually, we want to take over the planet. Like
listen, y'all, but that's not my point from what I'm saying, y'all. My point is that Africa.
All about to be African.
My point is this, y'all. Africans have been producing black people the longest. That's my point. How could they listen, y'all? How could they have 1 billion? And South America be number 2, Brazil be number 2 on the list, and Brazil got however many y'all want to say. We can say the whole population. They say 14 million to 210 million. Me and him both know it's way more than that. Me and him know that for a fact. It's probably 3 times that amount, at least. Probably at least 3 times that amount. That amount right there. We got to be talking about, they got to have more black people in Brazil than they got in North America.
For sure they do.
I believe that. He believed that. Shit, their population is 210 million, but see, that's where it get funny at, because America's population is 300-something million. So if America's population is 300-something million, how many white people is in Brazil, yo?
A lot of these Spanish Latinos is fucking black too.
I mean, but listen, y'all, you can't be a Spanish Latino. I don't know what that is. Spanish is a language. Latino is a culture.
I'm just saying they was invaded by Spain and some of them got Spaniard in them. That's
okay, so what I want y'all to understand is this. The way it will work is like this. This is the only way it works, and I don't know if he knows that. You have to understand this. If a Spaniard rapes a black woman, right, and they have a baby, and that black child or mixed child has a child with a Spaniard, and those children continue to deal with Spaniards, y'all do understand that's not a black person.
We
right?
know that's how people take over land.
No, but what I want y'all to understand is black would barely be in that person's genes because they only had one black relative. So what I want y'all to understand is the people who are still black today have primarily mixed with black people. This is what y'all have to get. I'll give y'all the scenario again. If a Spaniard rapes a black slave and they have a baby, that's mixed race. And then that mixed race child has babies with Spaniards, and the line continues to deal with Spaniards and white and white and white and white and white.
One day everybody gonna be mixed, or
so my point is, listen, y'all, one day everybody will not be mixed. You know why? Because of Mongoloids. Mongoloids are the majority of the world's population, y'all.
And they already conquer shit like everywhere. They already would spread like mustard.
But my point, but the problem with them is all of them ain't on the move. Only certain ones is on the move. Everybody in Asia ain't global. Just certain people. Indonesia is global. China's global. Korea, Japan. Those places are global. Nicaragua, what's the name? Where's Philippines? Not so much. That's a tourist attraction. Most of the world will never see the Philippines. Most of the world, because of the small population of Filipino people on earth, most of the world will never mate with a Filipino. So there's certain people you can cancel out, just like white people. White people are not enough. There's not enough people on earth to turn the world white. There's not enough people on earth to turn the world black. Because of different groups of Mongoloids that make up the continent of Asia.
Because everybody gonna be gold one day.
Nah,
The
everybody
mix.
gonna be gold. Black will
I mean,
always,
this is
black will
common sense.
always
Everybody
bleed.
kind of know that.
No, nobody knows that. Black will always be, y'all. Y'all don't ever
That's why
forget
America
that.
called melting pot, because everybody's gonna be light skinned one fucking day.
But that ain't necessarily the case, y'all. If America was to continue down, first of all, it doesn't work like that, y'all, because everybody,
really do.
everybody don't mix with everybody else as long as there's another
Yeah,
option
but-
available.
But you don't know if your kid's gonna do it or
Agreed,
not.
but y'all got,
One
but
day everybody
because
gonna sing Kumbaya,
listen,
so
y'all, we don't play the what if game. We play the numbers game.
that's what I'm doing both ways.
So listen, y'all, why would they all be mixed if the population in North America is white?
Because we got white people, we got Spanish, we got mixed people, we got.
Let me ask him a question.
Africans.
Let me ask him a question, and I just want to figure out. But what are all those populations compared to the white? They're smaller. Even combined, they're all
And
smaller.
then you wonder why they hate us.
Paco, all the minorities are less than the population of whites. You get that, right?
Huh?
All the minorities combined is a smaller number than the white population. You get that, right? In
If
North
you say
America.
so.
You don't believe that?
In America?
In North America.
Oh, well, maybe, I don't know. You go by some high-ass white numbers, but okay.
But what I'm saying is you don't see it. How else would they control everything, Paco? If just think about this, Paco. How would black people be so marginalized if we were close to them in numbers? How do you think they got the upper hand if it wasn't for the numbers of this
'Cause
new?
we love that stupid-ass shit.
I'm
That's
asking
why.
you. So because we love that stupid ass shit, according to you, that's how white people got the upper hand.
I mean, we helped them, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, but all of us didn't. Me and you both know that. So
Nah, some people go down there and
so
blood,
Paco,
nigga.
so how come all of them didn't have to help, but they still won? How did that happen if everybody else is so many?
Huh?
If there's
Because we different fucking people. We wasn't out here trying to slaughter
So-
all
so-
these fucking
so-
you
so- so- so-
see
so-
some fucking nigga killing every fucking thing that's fucking moving. You like, damn, like that's just fucking weak. That's crazy.
so let's switch it. So let's switch it off of North America and South America. How were white people able to take over South America?
Why do you think they're in trouble all over the world? Fuck over here. They in trouble all over the world for real.
Yeah, but I'm
So
asking
you
you.
keep loving
But
them.
I'm
You keep loving
yeah,
them.
but I'm not loving anybody. I'm asking you how
Look at
something is
China get
possible.
their hands on their fucking neck.
What I-
you keep loving it.
But what I'm saying is, I mean, you have
Look
your
at
own.
the Middle Eastern people that they in their country right now fucking get their fucking hands on their fucking neck.
Are
You
those
keep it up.
are any of those people going to do anything for us?
No, what the
Okay,
fuck?
so my question is this: if black people were so plentiful
They
in
just
South
don't
America,
like us. They just don't like us.
but if
But
black,
they ain't trying to. We ain't in their country tripping. We go to war sometimes and they let us fucking go.
Yeah,
They
but-
like, you niggas is dumb.
yeah, but who country
They
is?
lock your ass up and be like, you get the fuck out of here.
But Paco,
You stupid.
black people have no military in America. Black
I
people
know,
have
so
no
we be in
ships.
their military, and then we get locked up, and they send
No.
us back. They be like, get the fuck out of here.
But that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's according to you.
And
Many
if you watch the wars like I did in Afghanistan, niggas is the ones shooting shit the fuck up.
niggas get killed too.
Yeah, for sure they do.
Okay.
A lot ain't make it through the Vietnam War, but yet it's fucking history that they lock niggas up and send them the fuck out. Say, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Yeah, but
Get the fuck out of here.
they also put out letters telling black men, this is not your war. Go home.
We won all these fucking wars, and America rarely win any fucking war.
Okay, so do you know of a war that black Americans before colonization were in?
Any awards.
Okay, so basically, the Asian people ain't come over here till after the black people, and the black people was the majority of the population.
For sure. They was here way before the Asians got here, but Asians, because you don't understand black people's heart. We're not sending all these niggas out, dog. Like, But that's not us, man.
So in no possible.
Even today, if this, the same shit happened, we're not going to send all these niggas out. We're not going to send all the fucking white people out. We're not going to send all the fucking Chinese people. We're not.
So my question is
so cut it the fuck out.
So my question is this: in the grand scheme of all this, right? You saying that however many black people was here, that number was larger than the amount of Asians that came here. And that's why
Africa's better than us, because they back in the day they used to send them niggas the fuck home.
So my point is this: so the Asians that came to America, there wasn't as many as them as the black people that was here.
They was playing for their own government, my nigga.
So you saying?
Yes,
they
came over here by the fucking boatloads,
so you
like
saying?
White people.
So you saying two things? I'm asking you. You saying A, that when they came in the time of boats, and you saying B, when they came, government was around and they was fleeing their government.
And they was what?
They was fleeing their government. None of these people came before any type of government.
The Chinese people was literally fleeing their government. Nigga, hung you.
I'm not
and
talking.
All them fucking Chinese people you read about.
I'm not talking about Chinese
tyrants,
people.
Nigga.
But I'm not talking about Chinese
Today,
people. I'm not talking.
They will fucking kill their own, nigga.
I'm not talking about Chinese people though. I'm talking about all the different Mongoloids in the Americas.
What about them?
When they came over here, none of them came over here thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago.
I mean, it was an actual, they came over here fighting and shit too. It wasn't just, Chinese people more or less came in.
I'm not talking about Chinese people. I'm just talking about a different group of
Asians.
Asians
Pretty much came in more peace, even though over there they was cutting niggas' heads off. Over there they was cutting niggas' domes off, brother.
Yeah, but Asia is a very big place, and everything that goes on in one part of Asia don't go on everywhere else.
I read that whole history. They don't fucking fuck
around. But there is no one history.
Niggas' heads, they gonna cut off a bitch head that fuck with that nigga.
But there is no one history.
But they gave him a chance. They said, y'all run and y'all hit these fucking little ass boats up, and if y'all get
and whose history is that? Because that can't be all of Asia's history.
No, but many, it was on little ass boats coming the fuck over here.
All right, I understand that. I heard you say that. You said it was called the Asian slave trade.
Shit that I know. I'm just telling you.
I thought you said it was called the Asian slave trade.
Man, I don't know what that fucking shit called, nigga. That shit they had Asians coming the fuck over here, nigga.
But I'm talking about I'm
I'm
talking about before a government situation. I'm talking about before governments. No nomadic people came to the Americas.
Yeah, Asian looking people came by the fucking boats and
I'm talking about before the time of boats.
A lot of islands too.
I'm talking about before the time of boats.
Nah, I don't know about before. I don't what?
So okay.
I don't think you don't got a date on boats, bro. You don't have a date on boats.
But what I'm explaining to you, but what I'm trying to show you what I have is this. I'm connecting dots that connect. If the oldest person we found in the Americas is 14,500 years. Hold on. Let me speak for a second. Okay. Listen, y'all. All right. Now I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use what he just said and what I'm about to say. I just want to connect a couple dots, and then he can tell me where I'm wrong, where I'm making a mistake in my connection. Dot A. The oldest evidence of, I'm not saying it's the oldest person ever in the Americas. The oldest evidence we have of a human being in the Americas is of Luzia. That's 14,000. That's 14,500 years ago, right, y'all? Now just follow me on this. In another part of the world, the oldest evidence we have for a boat. Damn, cuz that shit's crazy. I just said she wasn't the oldest person ever. I knew what he was going to harp on. And I tried to explain. But y'all, I answered it. Listen, y'all, but I answered it before his stupid fucking ass said it. I said she's not the first person. Listen, y'all. I said she wasn't the first person. I knew he was going. But listen, I said it for him. Why do he got to ride my fucking coattails? So if I'm going to give you a fucking, that is what I said, you fucking nut. I did say that. I just said, okay, she's not the first person. I just said that.
So where you at with it now?
So my point is this. So listen, y'all, the little boy can't even let me explain it so he can dissect my theory.
I'm a little boy because
Paco, you a little boy because you can't shut the fuck up and let somebody else talk. That makes you a fucking child. Show, Paco, show patience. Paco, show. Paco, show patience. Why, Paco, show patience. Prove that you can show. Paco, prove that you can show patience. Then, and I'll stop calling you a child. That easy.
Prove what?
Prove you can show patience, and then when I be quiet, you can speak, and I won't say nothing when you speak.
You say dumb shit, though.
Paco, but you can call it dumb when I'm done talking. Paco, but you can call it dumb when I'm done talking, right?
You just said Louisiana, whatever her fucking name is, but it's people before her. Shut the fuck up, man.
Listen, y'all.
Shut up.
What I want to tell y'all is this: if the oldest person they ever found in the Americas is
The oldest, right?
that they ever
Go ahead.
found, yes, the oldest person they've ever found in the Americas, both of them combined, goes back to 14,500 years. You want to bet $500 on that?
Listen, man, I can look it up myself.
And if he provides, I ain't gonna talk about what I got in my drawer. If he provides it, I'll give him $500. If he provides any known evidence that there is a modern day human, a normal person like us, in the Americas that we know about, older, that's why I'm saying that she don't have to be the first person, so I can say my theory and not get cut off. That's the only reason why I said it. All I asked him to do is let me talk. Then he can tell me how stupid I am after I'm done. That's all. I didn't ask for no more than that. I didn't ask for him to, oh, please don't say those words to me. I said, just wait until I'm done. Then you can do that. And I'll be quiet while you do it. That's all I said.
Go ahead, Mr.
So if the oldest evidence in the Americas that we have of modern day human occupation is Lucia, and she dates back to about 14,500 years roughly. He don't agree with the dates. We don't got to argue over the date. My point is this: the oldest boat ever found, like he said earlier, a hollowed out tree, is about 9,000, 10,000 years old. So what I want y'all to understand is the oldest boat that we've ever found on Earth, and this is not just in the Americas, this is on Earth, y'all. So the Egyptian boats and stuff that you talk about, 7,000 and
trees are made out of wood. Good.
Agreed, y'all. Tree told you he couldn't do it. I told y'all he could not. Like he can't do it. That's why he's a little boy. He can't do it. I can do it. I can be quiet. I can zip my lips, as they say in kindergarten.
When kids talk and they don't make sense, you gotta correct
But
it.
listen, no, you can correct the child after the child's done making the mistake. You don't have to correct the child in the middle of the mistake.
I'm a grown adult, nigga.
So listen, y'all. He's a grown adult, but he can't let me finish my statement.
When do fathers let their sons talk? They don't. So
Yeah, you ain't my father.
I ain't say I was.
What? So why you keep cutting me off? So why you keep cutting me off? So why you keep you again? You on my time now. So let's do it like this. Man, look, y'all, man. If Lucia is 14,500 years ago, and the oldest boat we got, like I said, he's just trying to like.
Cause I'm telling the truth.
So, Paco, what's the oldest date that they have on a boat on Earth?
Right, boats are made out of trees.
I'm not asking you that, but when somebody came up, Paco, when somebody came up with the boat, doesn't have anything to do with how long trees and people have been around. What I'm asking you is this: you know so much.
I'm gonna let you talk because I gotta pick up my son. I gotta go in the building. But go ahead, because I'm gonna let you finish, and we can continue it.
This is how it works. This is all I want y'all to understand. Either you have evidence for something, or you don't. Okay? Either you have evidence for something or you don't. So, I don't know what you guys could read that would say somebody has been found in the Americas older than Lucia and the rest of the world is covering it up. I don't know what you could read that's going to tell you that. Somehow he does. My point is this. Yeah, he has this evidence that he won't produce. He has this evidence, but he can't. It can't. Listen, y'all. Nowhere on anywhere on the whole World Wide Web. The books. Listen, y'all. Listen. Hold on. Wait. Listen, y'all. Nobody's ever wrote about this. There's no evidence that anybody ever wrote about the person.
Years ago, they said, "Oh, this shit gonna be gone," and they was right.
What I want y'all to realize is nobody has ever written about anybody being found in the Americas. Listen, y'all. I can show y'all multiple. I can show y'all people that go back in the Americas for 10,000 years, 8,000 years, 6,000 years.
That's already enough, but you know, I already told you what I told you.
Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all.
already telling
But
you
listen, y'all. Y'all missing my
they was
point.
here a
Y'all
long
missing my point. Y'all missing my point. If Lucy is 14,500 years, and the PC or Pessy, whatever it's called, canoe, which is the oldest boat we've ever found, right, goes back to somewhere between 8,200 BC and 7,600 BC, right? What I'm asking y'all, what I what I want y'all, no. What I want y'all to understand is this. What I want y'all to understand is this. Well, 7,600 BC would be 9,600 years, because 2008 to the last 2,000 years won't count for BC. They got to be added on to whatever number is there. If it's 80 something hundred years, it says between 7,600, I think, and 8,200 BC. So if it's 8,200 BC, then it would be 10,200 plus the 20 years we're in. So it would be 10,220 years that the oldest boat would be dated back. So that's why I said the date that I gave y'all. According to evidence of science, Lucy and her people were here before we know people were boating. That doesn't mean people weren't boating, but it's before we know people were. We have no evidence of people boating 15,000 years ago. There's no evidence of that. We haven't never found a 15,000-year-old boat, y'all. We don't know about any 15,000-year-old sea wars. We know about 3,000 and 4,000-year-old sea wars. We know about...
As far as these clowns can go back, yeah.
I'm not saying that whether they can go back further or not, but they have dated Lucia older than them boats. That's my point, y'all. They say Lucia and her people came over here started to make the way over here across the Barren Land Bridge, somewhere between 30,000 and 20,000 years ago.
I don't know about the Barren Land Bridge. Like, that's a Brock interjection, the crazy shit, dog.
It's not my interjection, y'all. That's the main conception. And not only is it the main conception, they believe it happened more than once. They believe people who were similar but not exactly the same crossed that land bridge more than once. So people might have left the same region, but the people who left and came through there next were not exactly the same as the first group. They were slightly different, very closely related, but not the same people. And then they believe in the time of boats that the Polynesians and the Melanesians, or I would call them Polynesians because they're most closely related to the people of Hawaii. They believe that after the era of boats and windsurfing and all that progresses, they believe that those people went island hopping along the top and came from the Barren Land Bridge and then came down. But they never really stepped foot on it because there was no land bridge there no more when this last group of people came. When the last wave came, the Polynesian wave.
I gotta go, but y'all ponder on Brock's land bridge. That's it.
This is my correction. I got to make two corrections. One correction is orangutans come from Asia, and the other correction is El is the father. Yahweh and Baal are the sons. El is the father, and Yahweh and Baal.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, El was like they boss hog, nigga. The Canaanites, El was the dude.
For sure.
He was the guy.
That's the first God I knew by name that they showed me first. So,
later on, the Hebrews call El just God. That's their word for God later.
His real name was El, or El.
Elohim.
Yeah, it was on a rock. It said Eli. For real, it said El. But that's El.
So how you know how to you don't know how to read them people language, man.
No, I don't, but it say I-L. It looked like I-L to me.
I-L?
Yeah, that's where they getting all these names.
Oh, there's no E in it?
I think it was an E in there, though, to be honest with you. But like I said, we don't know how to read that.
Yeah, I never even seen it. I think I know what you're talking about, one of them steels or slates.
It was like a big fucking rock.
Yeah, and it got an inscription on it. They got that shit all up there. But that's my correction. I said that Yahweh had two sons. El has two sons. And Yahweh don't even come from Canaanite religion. He was added in. They don't even know where he was added in from. They just know that he pop up and later on he considered one of L's sons. Then later him and L become the same person. If that ain't what I told y'all about the Mesopotamians taking over Israel, we know that's what it is, dog.
That's what L mean, the Most High. That's just what it means.
No, it don't. That ain't what it meant to Canaanites. And Canaanites had it before Hebrews.
Kind of did.
No, it didn't. Elohim is the wind god. He's the warrior deity.
I wrote down what my son's name mean and all these different languages and everything.
Yeah, but nobody speaks that language. What I'm explaining to you is they have a pantheon of gods. El and Asherah have like 70 fucking kids. Baal is amongst the top kids. And I'm supposed to, and it's crazy that Baal's sign is the same thing as the Islam shit. I don't think so. I don't think it's crazy. I don't think it's crazy at all. And Yahweh is Hebrew. Oh, this makes perfect sense to me. These people took over, they changed the religion, but they used some of your names.
Yeah, that's what they do. I know about all this stuff.
But so Hebrew Israelites, the whole concept of it is completely off. That ain't even black shit.
I said I like them. I ain't saying.
But that's Middle Eastern. That's Middle Easterner shit.
Oh no, that ain't that though.
Yes, it is. We just agreed that it was.